This is Hope, and you watching Heritage Hip Hop.
Peace, everybody out there. This is Karel from Heritage Hip Hop, and right now we about to bring you a face that you should know, and if you don't, well, you're welcome. You're about to be introduced to a great MC. Tell everybody what your name is and tell them what you do.
Hope, MC.
Alright, so let's get into some history. Who is Hope and what made him dive into the hip hop genre?
Okay, alright, well, I started the whole writing and the creative process of it around 6th grade, 7th grade, during that time in an English class. And then the name came about around that same time, but it was crazy because it was more like I was going to church, and you know, I was well into the whole youth service thing, and it was more like a Young Hope. That's what it originally started with. It was Young Hope, and then after that I just stripped the whole Young because I realized I'm gonna get older, and just left it as Hope.
Okay. Alright, so let me ask you this question. Being that hip hop is derived from inner city pain struggle, Hispanic culture, since Big Pun got into the game, seems to have been added into hip hop, but it was there from the beginning. How do you feel as part of the lineage that's continuing to bring that flavor into the game and to preserve that voice that's in the culture?
I feel good about it, and I feel even better at the fact that I at points I feel like I can offer both something, because I definitely do keep up with my Spanish writing, reading, and speaking. So I do that as well, as far as writing music for that, and then English as well, my primary language, because I was born here. So it's a blessing. I feel like the whole mixing and the fact that I can honestly dissect both and leave a mark in both puts the kind of pressure that I needed anyway.
I feel that because one of my favorite MCs of all time, if we had to separate, you know, Hispanic, black, or whatever, PR Terrorist, Killer Army. He always had significant wordplay and bar delivery. When I listen to your music, you have a very baritone structure with clear word delivery. How did you find your voice, and how did you find the art in delivering your words?
Well, being ignored, right? So I had to find different approaches, and then within finding different approaches, I had to find a way to even overpower that approach, because now it became timing, and then from timing it became concept, and from concept it became a little mix of just everything that composes a song. So it was like it was a lot of balled up papers. It was a lot of white out. It was a lot of crossing out. It was a lot of composition, notebook tearing, and it was until I pretty much found an approach, my approach. You know, it was treated like a science, almost like a project. So what am I gonna say to capture you, and then when I capture you, what am I gonna make sure you hear when I capture you, and then how am I gonna keep you in tune, or wanting to keep in tune for the next one?
Okay. Now, as an MC, your influences kind of start you on that writing technique. Who would you listen to that made you say, you know what, they can do this, I like how they sound, let me pick up the pen and try to sound? Not like them, but the influence made you want to put that sound out there in the air.
Mine's is you know how you have what do they call it? Is that imaginary football when you have your perfect teams or some shit that you make them up?
Yeah.
Well, Mine is something like that, but with rappers. So what I did was I felt like Biggie's small storytelling was on point. Sheik Lucha's delivery and energy was on point. Eminem's vocal play and layout was on point. And I like Jay-Z's confidence. So I pretty much like tried a good way to bring all of them together.
So Jay-Z's confidence with Sheik Luke's energy, Eminem's lyrics, and Biggie's storytelling. That's a hell of a team. So are you the coach or you're part of the team as well?
I would like to say I'm working to be the final product of it. Sort of like an evolution, like a new bloodline, like the blue nose to that pitch section or something like that.
Okay, I'm feeling that because at the end of the day, hip hop is always about progression. It's not about staying in the now. It's all about where you can take it later. So you gave a powerhouse all-star team, and you want to be the outcome of all that power. So if you're the outcome of that power, where are you going to take hip hop with your voice, and where do you want it to go?
Alright. It might sound crazy, but back to scratch. Back to scratch. You know how when you start your first day of school and they're like, yo, you have your A, you just have to keep it. Well, what I want it to be is one of those like, well, here, we have our voices back, we have our expressions, our freedom of it at least. We no longer have to promote something to get on the airwave. We no longer have to, abide by or go according to, like, it could literally just be, this is how I feel, let me let the world know. And I mean, make music a diary again, a journal, something that builds memories, not corporations and foundations and stuff like that.